Welcome back to No Garage Stuff. To achieve perfection like that, the bubble centered directly in the level, it took several hours to get this form box in right. We tried to get it, thought we'd get it one shot. That wasn't the case. It's a little tweaked. So we ended up doing all this and this and this and wedged the damn thing in there so we could twist the other end. And we did the same thing to bind it in the spot that it needed to be to get this, which this is definitely attainable if you think it the problem through and you're patient. This worked out our base foundation on our footers, the 2-in-1 pour, which worked out great. We did this initial one intentionally, and we waited about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then filled it up to the second layer of rebar. Just not to overstress the setting up concrete, because we didn't want this to get all messed up, because we don't want a wonky footer for our carport rectangular eyes to set on top of the 2x6 pressure treated lumber. If you haven't familiar with this, we're going to wall the structure in, and we've decided we're going to even go beyond a 4-foot stretch of wood construction, because you can see the Peugeot wagon, that would be the end of the carport, and we got about 4 feet. We knew that, and we got to have room for cabinets and stuff on that end, and we want at least 8 feet to open space to move around. Now, you can see right here, we did the same thing to achieve perfection. Went so far as to use little sticks, but that's what you have to do. We're going to let this set up for about 2 days before we top it off with the final layers of concrete. We've got 63 inches, the distance with our eyes, which all threads going to go in here. It'll be dead center on there. You can see right there how it's going to work. We're going to also stick some 1/2 inch all thread, about 18 inches in on that end, 18 inches in on this end also. We left the final layer of rebar out just for ease of pouring the pea soup in. Oh, look at there. Perfection also. You can do it, folks. You just take your time. Now, we did use plywood because we're anti sponge board, and plywood looks better.